Eling Park. I just came out of the Eling metro exit. This is where I wanted to be yesterday. So let's see what we find today. A lot of these lights in Chongqing have these counters. That's a nice thing for we tourists. Check out all the cameras. This may be the place. Eling Park. This has a little more of the Chinese style architecture. Ah, a hobbit door. I had a friend who said, there's a hobbit door. It's kind of this top of the keyhole. Yep, it's hard to believe 30 million people live in this city. I can spend 5 minutes walking and be right back in the city. And here's a little bit of peace right here in the middle of it. Found a hobbit door over here. Let's go through that. Ooh, watch your step. Well, there's nothing like walking over a 2,000-year-old bridge. I guess if it's stone, it has an arch, it's still standing. That means it's probably going to still stand if I walk on it. I hope so. Judging by some of the steps, you wouldn't think that it might keep standing. Now that's interesting. That is in Russian, not Chinese. I was wondering why I was able to read it. The Russians fought with the Chinese against the Japanese. They made the monument to this officer here. I believe this is Confucian. There's a lot of stairs. When I was over in Xi'an, they made you pay to get into places like this. Stand up, stand up. Stand up. I feel a little bit top heavy. Woo! I just love those colors. The yellow leaves against the green. This is definitely a good 5 days to come to Chongqing. I think in probably a week, all the yellow leaves will be brown and dead and falling down. And the city is just grand, it's so huge. This is the part they keep up. Government keeps this part up. Now, of course, you see all the nooks and crannies in between, but it's real hazy too. You can see the haze. You can see that you can't really see very far back there. It just looks like really cloudy. Oh, I like those colors down in the park too. Wow, and look at that smog, or rather, look at the haze in such a way that you can't see the city. That's just the way it is here. I mean, right now it's a good day with the sun shining. Very surprising. I guess that's the thing that gives it its look at nighttime. I mean, in daytime it's just a hazied out city. In the nighttime they light it up, and it's incredible. Must come back here and look at the bridges at nighttime. Well, this is the best overlook of the city I've seen so far. As you can see, this is the topmost part of this pagoda, and most people are up here too. There's not a lot of space. You figure anybody that's walking out and about, they want to come up here and see this area. So it's definitely the popular spot. Definitely where everybody wants to be. I can't say I trust structures that look like this. They look a little top heavy. I hope they built it out of certified bricks, because I feel like if somebody leans against the side too much, it's gonna tilt it to one way or the other, and we're all gonna go falling down. Now if you look out there, you can see the plants growing on the top of the skyscrapers. So we have one idea in our consciousness that the school inadvertently put there, or maybe advertently put there, and that was that if you have skyscrapers, you just have a concrete jungle, and we run out of space to grow crops. But when you have more levels, you have more surface area to grow more crops, if you do that. So I've seen a lot of places where they grow trees and things on the top of the skyscrapers. There's only one way down. That's going down. And now for the long, long, long trek down. Well, I found lots of hideaways around this pagoda. Even though everybody wants to go up, there are places to go down. The stairs do head down. And it's very Chinese-ish. Like build a stone walkway and a stone railway right by the river and do a river overlook. So it's really very scenic out here. And this is a highlight of Chongqing, I would say. Oh, do you notice the Hiroshima garden? If you're in China, remember, China won the war. America did this little tiny thing like dropping this bomb on Japan at Hiroshima, or Hiroshima. But remember, in China, China was the one that won World War II. There you go, we have another Hobbit door. This time it has sun on it, so I'm all thrilled. Maybe they have hobbits here too, but I really doubt it.